Man, that was so funny. He's like, MrBeast, I swear to God, I'll do anything. And MrBeast's like, hey, I got you in position. Be a janitor. And he's like, fine. That's actually crazy. That's actually perfect right there. Just that funny edit. Just janitor's just like, what the fuck did Jimmy and the crew just do? I'm kind of curious. Like, what is Sunny V2 up to? Let's check his channel. Oh, he has a new video. How Chandler went from janitor to internet legend. Why not? I'm kind of bored.
From MrBeast.
Oh, let me just fix some things. There we go.
From MrBeast's least important member.
Chandler was actually our janitor.
To a man who's been called MrBeast's last hope.
I mean, they're not wrong, because Chris Tyson.
Born in Greenville, North Carolina, Chandler met MrBeast at a very early age.
God damn, MrBeast looks so different. I mean, you can see like some parts of his face structure that, well, he has now, but god damn, he was a bit chubby.
We played baseball together since we were 9, like in the same league. We knew of each other.
But the two weren't friends as they had different interests. Jimmy was obsessed with YouTube, while Chandler was obsessed with baseball.
From a kid, I wanted to play Major League Baseball.
By 2018, Chandler was a pitcher at Chowan University, and after a local news station called him Player of the Week.
Holy shit. Man, this guy actually had potential. Honestly, respect. I didn't know that.
Chandler thought he was on track to become a professional.
You think there's a world where you would have been in the MLB if you kept going?
Yeah, in my head, I didn't think it was far off.
But above Chandler's name on the roster was a much more notable person, Tyler Conklin. Tyler was also a talented baseball player, but his other...
How the fuck did I not know about any of this? You're telling me both Tyler and Chandler were actually baseball players, and they were obviously friendly with MrBeast, and... Bro. I feel like they actually still have a chance to do the MLB. Well, I mean, obviously it's been such a long time since they last played baseball, but like, I don't know. Like, I think this, what to say? I mean, yeah, I actually want them to like collab with MrBeast, but at the same time, I also want them to at least have a chance in the MLB because that would be a fantastic. Like, I hope that actually happens.
Main focus was helping a growing YouTube channel.
He knew Jimmy very well. Tyler calls me and he's like, hey, we have a job. This guy just got fired. We need you to be like the replacement. I was like, yeah, I guess I need money.
Despite knowing nothing about the channel,
You had no idea what MrBeast was?
No.
Chandler passed the interview by offering to do whatever they needed, although it seems this somewhat backfired when Chandler found out the position he'd gotten.
Chandler was actually our janitor.
Oh my god. Man, that was so funny. He's like, MrBeast, I swear to God, I'll do anything. And MrBeast's like, hey, I got you in position. Be a janitor. And he's like, fine. That's actually crazy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we brought him on to just clean and stuff like that.
As the channel's 7th official employee.
That's actually perfect right there. Just that funny edit. Just janitor's just like, what the fuck did Jimmy and the crew just do?
The job was best described as janitor deluxe.
I was the main cleaner guy, yeah. But I was also doing the jobs of other...
You were janitor deluxe.
Dude, I'm literally doing everything except be in front of the camera.
Although despite having a pretty small group, Chandler barely said anything.
He was very shy, like super shy. He was so terrified to even talk to me.
Luckily, Chandler instead still had sporting ability, as it substituted his shyness during his first appearance in this iconic upload.
7 years ago, 26 million. We are better than Dude Perfect. I want to watch this video after, the stream.
The goal of the video was to break basketball records, in which Chandler spoke just 8 basic words. Here's the record and here's where we're doing. Despite his limited dialogue, Chandler broke a record for the—
Holy shit! Man, so not only is he talented in baseball, but he's also talented in basketball. Dude can actually make it to— well, I'm not sure about the NBA, because I'm not sure how tall he is. Because, man, the people in the NBA are tall as hell. But still, like, that was actually impressive.
World's longest behind the back shot. It's weird to think that Chandler holds a world record. So this is how Chandler joined the crew. Well, kind of. Chandler didn't show his face for a year and a half after, only occasionally being heard behind the camera.
I feel like a bagel would be kind of waterproof anyway.
Yeah.
That would be—
What the f... That's actually disgusting. Is that water with, like, dye? Ew. I don't want to ask.
This video here.
Oh, hell yeah. This is one of the most perfect MrBeast videos. Okay, like, if you guys are not fans of MrBeast, like, okay, let me clarify. This is a perfect video, okay? Like, this is where I was introduced to MrBeast, like this is where I clicked and I was like, holy shit, this guy's actually good. Man, I wish MrBeast went back to those days. It's, I don't know, it's like more simple. It's like they're actually having fun. Less business orientated, because now it's all about business, Feastables, all that shit. God, I miss these types of videos. Just MrBeast and his friends just doing whatever, and next thing you know, the video gets like millions of views. But yeah, if you're a true MrBeast fan, you guys would actually recognize this. But if you don't know, then well, you're not a big fan.
When Chandler became a MrBeast contestant purely because they had no one else.
What made them decide to put you in?
There was uneven people. You cut a circle into fours, and they just only had 3.
They had 3 people, and they were like, "Who do we grab?" They're looking around, and you were just there.
As mentioned, the challenge featured a circle cut into 4 quarters, and the last person to leave won $10,000. Each contestant had a $100 budget, through which Chandler became likable, but only because he was also kind of stupid. While Chris, Tyler, and Garrett spent their $100.
Oh, that's funny. Tyler, Chris, they got 10s. Gary just has like a mattress and a pillow there. Chandler's just sitting on the chair.
On tents and beds. Chandler instead simply bought a camping chair.
Chandler, that was the poorest decision ever. I'm talking about buying a fucking chair.
Spending the rest of his money on snacks.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I forgot it, because it's been such a long time since I last seen the video, but man, this is bringing back memories. I'm just like, what the fuck, Chandler?
Chandler spent like $6 on fruit roll-ups, but $5 on his chair.
Oreos, that's gonna help me survive.
Oreos too.
Hey, I got beef jerky too.
Garrett mattress, Chris tent, Tyler tent, Chandler gushes.
That's just a perfect way to just describe what happened. They all just have, the things that are necessary to survive. I mean, Chris and Tyler, they have like somewhere to like stay in. But Chandler's like, I'm just gonna buy a chair, Gushers, whatever, I don't care.
What did your money go to, man?
I got Gushers.
Chandler was therefore ready to leave instantly.
So Chandler said he really doesn't kind of want to do this anymore. Chandler's now trying to sell off his snacks. $30 a snack, he says, like he's a freaking airplane.
Yet he managed to outlast both Chris and Garrett whilst delivering some stupid but funny lines.
How the that's actually crazy. Like, just 2 hours in, I want to get out of here. And next thing you know, that's so funny. Like, Chandler, even though he just wanted to get out early, he somehow made it like in second place.
Chandler eventually lost to Tyler.
Yeah, look, he just let Tyler win. That was just funny. He's like, I want to get out of here, and then he just makes it in second place. That's an absolute legend right there.
After 36 hours, but with comments like I wanted Chandler to win and Chandler in more videos, people demanded that he return.
Yeah, people really liked him. And
wow.
And Chandler all of a sudden just starts popping in more and more videos, and people are like, we like Chandler. We like Chandler.
He'd therefore bring his one-liners to the very next challenge.
Can I throw my poop this time?
Sure, actually.
Oh, I remember that line, because I forgot what video it was, but obviously they showcased that part where he's like, "Can I throw my poop?" And then he actually did throw his poop, but I forgot where he threw his poop at and what video it was. I don't know. It felt like back in the day there was like a lot of lore, like what I'm saying, like it was like very simple, very like straightforward. Man, old MrBeast was just, it's just like nostalgia. You guys know what I'm saying, chat? Bro, I wish MrBeast was like this instead of how he is now. I mean, in my opinion, I just missed MrBeast, like the old one.
Go ahead.
The one where it's just him and his friends doing whatever, something funny, something like this, like a challenge where, hey, like make sure you stay on here, just touch something. If you get out, well, you're out.
After again losing, something became obvious.
Of course, Chandler lost. He just let go of his hand. Like, oh fuck. Damn it!
Chandler was terrible at winning these challenges, so much they introduced his family just to help him win.
Since Chandler lost the last 2, his dad came to show Chandler how it's done.
Chandler's dad Todd became a regular in the videos, also being Chandler's lifeline whenever he needed help.
So Chandler's dad said if he felt like not doing it, then give him a call and he'd motivate him.
Which turned into random contestants also using Todd's advice.
I'm feeling great, but I think we should call your dad.
Yeah, you need some support.
I need some support.
Todd's description further suggested Chandler came from a Christian household, and that Chandler was part of a very big family.
Jesus. I thought, wait, hold on.
Most of whom featured in
Yeah, look, I remember this video. Last to leave ramen noodle pool wins $28,000. I remember his brother though, because he also appeared in Mr. Bro, which is the failed Mr. Beast clone from Mr. Beast's brother, which is kind of crazy. And it was just for like this, Chandler, Tyler, I believe. I forgot his brother's name, and then his two sisters. And I didn't know he was like 6 children, but these are just 4.
Last to leave ramen noodle pool
I'm
wins
being serious, Chad. Like I thought it was only like 2 brothers and 2 sisters, but no, Chandler has 2 other siblings.
$20,000.
In total, it's like 6, and obviously he's one of them.
This episode is a little different because it's all Chandler's family. Those are his sisters. This is his brother.
Oh, that's his name, Zach. Man, these people. It's so weird just watching all these videos because Zach, as far as I know, he hasn't appeared in a video in such a long time. Probably because Mr. Bro didn't work out well, and I don't know. I guess Mr. Beast just didn't need him.
Chandler's brother Zach became a member of Mr. Bro, winning way more challenges than Chandler ever could.
Man, it's funny how Zach even did a lot better than Chandler.
In fact, more than a year had passed since Chandler was first hired, and he still hadn't won even one single challenge.
He's competed in all of these challenges.
Jesus Christ. I remember, oh my god, this video. Holy shit, I remember all these videos. I'm having like a nostalgic moment right now, chat. Oh man, I want this Mr. Beast back, okay? Like, all of these videos and this current moment Mr. Beast, I want this Mr. Beast to like return.
As you see on the screen, and he lost every single one of them.
Memes began to spread about
Oh, I remember. I remember these types of memes.
Failing to win.
When Chandler drops out of the challenges, you're in the end game now.
Even our fridge can make fun of Chandler. Look, Chandler trying to win a challenge. Losing on purpose so we can make memes out of him.
Although it turns out this
And there was like one where it's like a GTA car, and it's like, hey, crash this car and you get like $1 million, and it's like just a car in GTA just trying to crash, but for some reason it just doesn't even crash at all or doesn't hit anything, and it's like spins around out of controllably, and it's perfectly like parks in like some sort of like parking garage. It's just, Chandler in that car. Oh my god. I wish I could find it, but I'm kind of worried that it sounds like copyrighted, and I don't even know what the video was called. But yeah, it's like one example of one of the memes. That's so like, I don't know, it's like in my brain because that was actually so funny.
This was gold for the MrBeast channel.
Mr. Beast gaining a lot of traction at the same time as these challenges taking off, at the same time as Chandler joining the crew. Now all of a sudden, challenges is kind of, Mr. Beast never did challenges. For a little bit, that's kind of all it was.
As mentioned by Carl, Chandler being in the videos came with a massive increase in MrBeast viewership as challenges became the channel's main focus.
Damn, Chandler really carried Mr. Beast. Look, he joined here and then it just starts going up.
Still, Jimmy offered extra incentives to help Chandler win.
If he wins this one, he gets 50 grand. Everyone else only gets 20 grand because like Chandler never wins.
Leading to his first ever victory 13 months after starting.
Huh. I remember this video, but I forgot that Chandler was actually the one who won this challenge because... Okay, I'm pretty sure Sunny V2 will actually get to the island, but hold on.
What are you gonna buy with all this money?
I don't know. I've never had this much before.
Chandler then won the next challenge, and another after that, before he'd face a serious problem. Chandler was still just a part-time employee, as professional baseball was still the main dream. That would be until Jimmy gave him an ultimatum.
Oh
They
shit.
were like, hey, we don't need part-time people anymore. Either you are full-time or you go back to college. And I was like, oh shoot. So I had to make a decision to either just kill my dream and go work for Mr. Beast, which I did.
Chandler therefore announced that he'd dropped out of college, which turned out to be his smartest choice, as exactly 1 year later he'd win the private island.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. Bro, I was actually so happy when I saw Chandler won the island. I'm like, finally, like this is actually something big for Chandler. Like other than just money, he actually owns like an island. Not, of course, not Epstein Island, but like, Chad, you get my point. Like, he actually owns something that's more valuable than money. He actually has land. Like, he can do whatever he wants.
Chandler went on to sell it for roughly $800,000.
And then he had to sell it, sadly.
Only reason I couldn't keep the island, guys, is because of taxes. The government will make you pay taxes on something you could get for free. And I didn't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to pay on taxes.
Although, despite the impressive windfall, people
Yeah, that sucked, man. Obviously, he won the island, then sadly the government's like, hey, you gotta pay like this much money in taxes for the island. And he's like, fuck. And then he had to sell it. That's such a damn shame.
People noticed he was appearing in the content less frequently. Is Chandler doing okay? He looks sick in the latest hide-and-seek video, and he seems to be less and less a part of any of the content. Did he go through something personal, or is he just not as interested in the channel? I've noticed that too. I don't know if it's a personal issue, or it's cause of the dynamic of the group. A different post read, after seeing less and less of an appearance of Chandler and more of Carl, I start to think that maybe Chandler is either leaving, or he's just not good enough. At around the same time, Chandler supposedly uploaded a video titled "Why I Left MrBeast Videos," which
that looks kind of fake in my opinion. There's no way that's actually real.
I've left the MrBeast team due to complications with—
I mean, obviously he's still around, but like, how did people fall for this? It doesn't even look like from Chandler.
Content policy. I had a great time making videos with everyone, and I would like to share some of my favorite moments from the channel, although this was totally fake. On the other hand, people began to clickbait that Chandler had gotten fired.
Here comes the clickbait.
Chandler from MrBeast has allegedly been fired for selling the private island that MrBeast gifted to him. Watch to the end, this is crazy.
Although the reality was much more depressing. Chandler had sadly died. YouTube star and associate of MrBeast, Chandler Hallow, shot dead whilst filming stunt for video. The article featured a picture—
I do not remember this. What the fuck?
Of Chandler just a few weeks before his death, and was supposedly written by Mark Savage, who was certainly surprised to see it. This is totally fake. I never wrote such a story, although Chandler then confirmed the headline was true, tweeting, "Just found out I died." So when I saw—
Yeah, it's from 2022, because this is like, well, I mean, it's either a year before this or like around the same time where I kind of like fell off of MrBeast. Like, I don't know, like his content's like not really the same. Like, I don't know, it kind of feels a bit forced, and I don't know. Like I said this already, like I missed the old MrBeast. Like everything had spirit. It was just him and his friends, but now everything's like all corporate.
Saw you last night, it must have been a ghost. Obviously, Chandler hadn't died, as only 4 months later he'd announced he'd gotten married, although this had come with its own bit of drama. The photos had everyone from MrBeast's crew, except for perhaps the most notable person.
Oh shit. Where's Jimmy?
Why didn't MrBeast come to Chandler's wedding? A video talking about the drama gained 11 million views.
Chandler from MrBeast got married, but MrBeast himself did not appear at his friend's wedding.
Until MrBeast himself addressed why he couldn't come. Adorable, wish I didn't get sick.
Damn.
Judging by other comments such as, "My life wish is to be the same kind of man that Chandler is. Getting married only made him more respected," bolstered by something else that Chandler started doing. After 1 full year with 0 TikTok uploads—
Oh, I remember this because I saw it too.
Chandler posted the following video.
Recently, the Lord has put it on my heart to start sharing, some of the things that I've learned. And I'm going to start doing daily verses.
As mentioned, he planned on reading daily Bible verses.
Yeah, I remember him. He started doing all of this, and I actually have respect for him for doing this. Like, it's actually a good content.
Many of which have gone extremely viral. This genuinely takes so much courage to do in your position. W. Chandler. Even those who aren't religious seem to love what Chandler's doing. However, there's another type of comment that's rampant through his videos. Why aren't you on MrBeast anymore? Why did Chandler leave MrBeast? Did he leave MrBeast or not? Which is being repeated in many viral videos. Chandler quitting MrBeast? Where is—
Man, how the hell? Oh, of course it's pyrocynical, but I didn't know that like these types of content is still like around. I thought they stopped for a long time, but nope, it's still happening.
Chandler from MrBeast. Chandler officially quits MrBeast team. The videos talk about Chandler in this video here, during which Chandler seems extremely bored while filming, and ends up leaving the challenge before it's even finished.
Where has he been, and what is he doing?
He definitely hasn't left the crew, as he only just featured in the world's deadliest obstacle course.
There he is.
But people are definitely noticing that he's appearing less frequently.
Yeah, that's kind of sad to see, but at least he's married, he's reading Bible verses on TikTok, he's having a good time of his life, and obviously I respect him for that. Obviously a much better path than, Chris Tyson. Man, what a complete 180, right? Like for Chris and Chandler. Chandler's actually a Christian, he's doing Bible verses on TikTok, meanwhile Chris Tyson is not like a diddler or anything, but like, she likes things that are kind of suspicious to say the least, especially from Shadman. But yeah, man, honestly, W Chandler. I'm just saying it.